Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and I am back with February's issue of Inside Crochet. Come along, let's have a look and let's see if it's one you want to grab this month. Now, I'd like to thank my husband very much for making sure that I have this subscription this year. He got it for my Christmas present. So let's get in and have a look. Yes, I've taken it out the packaging. Yes, I've removed my name and address. But other than that, I haven't cracked it yet. I haven't gone in. I haven't had a look. My poor postman made him jump out of his skin because I saw him arrive at the door. I opened it going, "Is it for me?" And he was like, "Yes," and he saw me grab it and do a happy dance, so he's gone off giggling while he carries on his rounds. I should explain, this month we're having a little issue in our local area. We've had a couple of the delivery guys and girls have been off ill, so they've not had enough staff to cover the rounds. So instead of getting deliveries 6 days a week, twice a day, we're lucky if we're getting 3 deliveries a week in total. The only thing that's getting delivered is parcels attract, and that is it. So forgetting that, let's get on with the book. Right, so as you can see and you saw by the front cover, there is 2 little books. So we're going to jump straight in to this book that says Beautiful Shawls. Now this is the a little freebie that this month came with. If you have ordered it online to be delivered, you may get some extra bits and pieces if you're purchasing it in store. But of course that option does cost more in the long run. I will tell you all about that later. Come on, Ange, get on with the patterns. Right, so this is Blissful Shawls and it says a wrap up in these timeless accessories. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got lots of chatting on the first page with our welcome. And the very first shawl up is this one here. Come on, focus in. It's called the Lillybeth shawl. I really should read this book beforehand so I know what I've got to say. Now on the difficulty rating, they are saying this is a 3 out of 5. That star thing there. Right, okay. The next one up is the Ruffled Feathers shawl. This one is by Rosalind Northcote. Quite a pretty one there, as you can see. Right, and next one up is the Spring Fillet Wrap. This is the green and grey. Then we have the Forest shawl, and if I bring this up closer, you'll see the pattern is all leaves. How cute is that? Righty ho, and next one up is the Luna shawl. Okay, this one's made with quite a chunky yarn, as you can see there, and that is also a 3 rating. Right, oh, we've got charts as well on how to do. We've got the Urban Landscape shawl. This one looks more like it's knitted than crocheted. That might be worth a closer look. Right, so as I said, that is the patterns. And so there you are. That is all of the patterns that are in the smaller book. Now let's get on to the magazine. Right, so as I forgot to say, this is issue 144. It is February's issue. Okay, so this is priced up at $6.99 if you purchase it in store. So of course you can get it from your Tesco's, Morrison's and other magazine retailers. I'm just mentioning the ones you can sneak into your shopping cart. I am so bad. Righty ho, let's get on with opening up this project, this book of projects. Okay, it's stating on the front that they've got a baby cocoon, a pretty patchwork throw, a knitted mug cozy, a loop stitch bag, leopard bed socks. Also there is a Unicorns Forever, a sweet crocheted doll, and it's saying winter cheer, Yankee charms, big hooks, and cute makes. I'll change the word. And then the snuggle up shawl, and that's what I want to have a look at. Right, of course, in our book as normal, we have our welcome, and please remember, whilst I'm talking about it, I haven't actually read it. I haven't seen any of these pages. I may be cutting into it while into this video while I go ooh and ah too many times, but let's have a look. On our first decent page, it has got your crochet contents, so the magazine itself explains where each of your patterns are and the different features within the magazine. It also shows you, and down the side here, all the different pictures of all of the different makes that are within this magazine. So I really like the way that this first page is laid out, because if you don't want to read any of the rest of it and you just go, I want to do that, you just read underneath, find the page and off you go. But as I said, I'm a bit cheeky. I'm going to take you through the whole thing. So the very first page up is in the loop. This is where they're discussing different yarns, different creators and different methods of a crochet, along with the next page here talking about different shops within the UK and other bits and pieces. Okay, then we come on to a section about food for thought with a food recipe. It's yarn, gang, yarn. But I suppose we do need to think about food once every now and then. That little pack of snacks by the side of us, or that packet of digestive biscuits, doesn't always last the day now, does it? Right, so let's get back on to the magazine. I went off on a tangent. Right, we've also got advertising here for different yarns and different yarn companies. They then do a section on books, and this one is for the Crochet Stitch Sampler Baby Blankets book. Might be worth a nose at your local library to see if you can get hold of it. Right, now they're talking about beautiful blankets and different patterns, and of course some information from Sheepsies, or however it's pronounced. Right, then we've got more advertising for the Black Wool Company. Now they've got a section here about Jane Crawford's Indigo Dreams Crochet Along. Now this is the crochet along that's been running from last year, and it's due to finish shortly, so I'm sorry to say I don't have all of the magazines for this crochet along myself. If you wanted to, then I will see if I can find information and tell you what magazines you need to purchase to get it, or we can see if we can find the completed pattern somewhere else. We might be lucky, it might already be up on the Stylecraft website, because of course they're bound to be doing packs as well, aren't they? Okay, so here we go. This is the information on this month's square and some other squares and some other bits and pieces, and this is what the whole thing would look like at the end. Very patchworky. I do actually quite like that. Shame though, I haven't got it all, so I won't be making it. I think I've got enough to do on my making list, to be honest. Right, so let's have a look at the cozy up. They say keep warm and woolly this winter with our selection of stylish and snuggly fashions and accessories. So the first one up is this shawl that's made in a chunky yarn. Whoa, that's a lot of work on the ends, and that's going to be really heavy. But anyway, that is the Loop Nest Jacket by Cassie Ward. This one here is called the Riley Jumper, and it is by Rosanna Northcott. I'll write the names here. I think I'll do the names and the patterns on screen this week. Right, okay. This next one up here is for the bag, and that is the fairy plush bag. And this one here, super chunky yarn, is the Freedom Flower Scarf. Alright, so onto this page we have got the mug cozy, the cozy, the spot on super socks, and the cabled cozy blanket. Here we are showing the Slarose wrap waistcoat. Okay, a little bit more advertising there. More advertising, more advertising. It's a shame because sometimes I see the patterns in the advertising and think, oh yes, and then I find out it's not in the book. Right, okay, we have got the Dotty waistcoat, the wrap waistcoat, and the Harmony wrap. Oh, sorry about that. Then we have got the Baby Bear sleeping bag, the Evelyn Dreams blanket, and this one here is the Cozy Up doll. Look at her with her little unicorn outfit. I know somebody who wants it, or at least will do when she sees that pattern. Hey, Loonicorn. Right, okay, and next one up is the Cocoon and Bubble Cushion. Okay, more advertising. Now we are on to the section that says make it crochet. Now this is where they show you the images with a lot more detail, so there's a lot more beautiful images, and of course you have all of the details on how to make it, including your charts and everything else, which I'm sorry to say I'm skipping because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, so we've got another section of advertising, which this time is for the Wool Warehouse. Oh, more patterns, and the bit you guys want. Now this is the information on where you can find Inside Crochet. Now you can get this as a digital subscription nowadays, which means if you're outside of the UK, you've got a chance of getting it as well, as long as you have the App Store, the Google Play Store, pocketmags.com, and it's also available for PC and Mac. So there's a lot of different places, and the digital subscriptions start from as little as $19.99 for 6 months. Okay, I will pop all the details into the description box and all the links that you would need to get your hands on this digital version. It is $19.99 for 6 months or $34.99 for 12 months. And that's the total price, I think. I hope. Right, okay. Oh, let's skip that. Skip to the next bit. Okay, so now on to back issues. If you're looking for that perfect project, search www.insidecrochet.co.uk for all of their past designs, and then call 01202 586848 or visit www.selectmagazines.co.uk to buy the issue. I will write this into the description box down below to make it a little bit easier for you. And of course all the back issues are also available as a digital download for just $4.99. Okay, you're going to get an average of more than 20 stunning patterns for less than £5. So not too bad. And of course it is available as well at www.pocketmags.com. Okay, so that's all that information, and now let's get on with nosing the mag. Okay, we have got the info on the Harmony wrap. Lots more different bits about different yarn companies and advertising and things. Now, as you saw last week, or earlier on this week, depending on when this video goes out, I've already showed you the mosaic crochet workshop. Now, I got that when my husband purchased the 12-month subscription for me for Christmas. So of course we got each issue for less than £2.40. Yes, and that free book. So if you want to have a nose at the free book, I will pop the link up here. That gives you an idea if this is a subscription you'd be interested in getting. Okay, and as I said, all information will be in the description box on how you can get your hands on it. Right, oh, next month, no, don't spoil the fun. Right, okay, and of course with this magazine we do of course have more advertising, but at the back they explain how the basics, the getting started, and some main stitches for you to learn as well if you don't understand it. Now this magazine is of course written in UK terms, but on the back pages they have the abbreviations written down, and they also give you a set of terminology so that you can swap it from UK to US as you're working along. So if you're like me and you prefer working in US terminology, make sure you've got your notepad to hand, or a sticky note is my little tip. I get my sticky notes and I write the codes on it and I just stick it on the page. That way when I get a bit of a brain fart moment, I can just look at my sticky note and go, oh, okay, half a treble crochet is actually just a double. Come on, Ange, get your brain in gear. Right, also within the book they've got their chart keys and everything else that you will need to know to understand their patterns. And the last little section here is a painting with stitches. Oh, let's have a look. And they're talking about one of the creators here, and what does she make and how does she make it. So she is actually using mosaic crochet. What is it? It's taking on a life of its own, the mosaic, isn't it? Check my other videos this week to understand why, or the live from Tuesday night. Right, so that is it. That was what was inside crochet this month. So remember, you can get your hands on this in shops from Thursday the 20th of January. So get running. I'll see you all soon. If you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody.